Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Poco X3 Pro. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is about the big screen, because you cannot reach everything here with one thumb and so on, but there's a one-handed mode included in that phone, which one can make the screen a bit smaller that you can use it with one hand. Let me show you how we can enable this. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. So then you have to scroll down to the point additional settings. And then we will have here the one-handed mode. And this point here, one-handed mode, is in my case has to be marked blue. So that means now you can use the navigation bar, as we can see here in that little preview. If you swipe from the inside to the outside, the screen becomes a bit smaller. And now you can navigate completely here with one hand. You have completely everything you need. And if you are ready with, just tap here on the outside on the black field and you're back in the regular mode. One more time, just go to the navigation bar. You can, by the way, also swipe from to the other side, from the inside always. And you have it on the other side. It's depending if you're right or left-handed. I'm right-handed. So for me now is everything fine and so on. You can play games as well on the mini screen. So it is very nice. Okay, the next tool, if you want to go back, tap on the black field and you're back in the regular mode. The next point I want to show you is for the camera, because you can quick launch the camera very fast with the buttons. So you have to enable this feature also first. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then go to the point additional settings again. So here we need the point gesture shortcuts. So here's the point launch camera. So we have two ways for. I would recommend to you to take the first one. If you double press the power button. So, and that means if we enable it, so that is marked blue, if you double tap now the power button, you immediately add the camera without wasting time and so on. Also, if you're another app, it works also. You can go directly to the camera. And what is also very great, if the phone is on standby, also now, if you double tap the power button, you are immediately in the camera and you don't waste time with looking for the camera app and so on. And maybe that saves you a great picture. The next point I want to show you is working also with the camera, because there's a nice tool in it, Google Lens. It is an intelligent tool which one recognizes things and can tell you more about. Maybe if you want to know more about a flower or an animal or a building. It is still in progress, but it's working already. So if you go here on the camera, you have here now the Google Lens system. So next to the three bars here. So the Google Lens symbol. So tap on it. So, and if I put maybe a pen here, he will tell us, if I go now here on the shutter button, some other examples. And you can see here, he's looking for similar items like a pen, and then you can know more about. But I want to show you here, this is the reason why the book is here, also something else, because this tool recognizes also text. If you hold it like this, you see it marks the text, and you can, if you tap the shutter button, you can look for it. And very great is also this tool here, Translate. If you tap here on Translate, it gives you a live translation, as you can see. Very useful for holidays and so on. And what is also very great, if you go here now on the shutter button to translate it, it copies the translation. Perfect for your studies or at the holidays or so much more. Very useful tool. Also, the next tool I want to show you is pretty cool, because you can have two desktops on one phone. So this is here my main account and so on. As you can see, I have Instagram, WhatsApp and so on here, and I have already here some pictures and so on. But you can create a second space made for your private stuff. Or if you want also, if you have a business and so on, you can now have also an independent desktop just for your business activities and so on. Okay, let me show you how you can enable this feature. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then you have to scroll down to the point special features. And here we have the point second space. So if you turn on the second space, then two spaces on one device. Then you have to wait a bit. So then just go here on continue, because now you have to decide how you want to have access to the second space. You can do that with an app, with a shortcut, or I would recommend to you, because then it's completely invisible, with using a password. Go on continue. So second space password. Now we have to set a password and go on set now. First of all, you have to, you need a PIN. If you don't have a PIN, you have to create one first. He will ask you right now. And if you're having already a phone PIN, then you have to confirm it here. At my case, my phone PIN, please, it's a secret, 4 times the 1. And go on next. And now you have to create the PIN for the second space. Very important. I will show you in the next step. So let's take maybe the 9. So 4 times the 9 now for our second space. I have to confirm it again. Okay. So now you can also set up a fingerprint, what is also useful. Maybe later you can add this later too. Maybe the thumb for your main account and maybe another finger for the second one. As I said, you can create this later. Okay, go on skip maybe, or create one if you want to have one. And now we are in the second space. First of all, here, no apps. It's completely independent. And let me show you now how we can have access to. Then I will show you a bit more about. So just off the phone like this, so that we are on standby. And now we have to enter with the PIN. So if I enter now my main PIN, so 4 times the 1 we have learned, then I'm here at my main account with my pictures and so on. And now let us enter the second hidden space. Okay, I go back on standby so that I can enter the phone PIN. So now let us enter the second PIN. So 4 times the 9. And now we are on a completely different space. I can have my own apps here at this account. I can have my own pictures. Oh, this was a weather channel. I can have my own pictures here at the gallery. You can see from the main space, I have no pictures here. I can have completely independent pictures here, and you cannot see these pictures also on the main space. Same with apps, as I said, pictures, files, and also the browser history. Everything you do here on the second space is still on the second space. So a very nice tool. Okay, back on the main space, let me show you also that you can make screenshots. By the way, you can do the screenshots also on the second space, but let's continue now here with the main space. You can make a screenshot, so a capture of the screen with the power button and the volume down button. Press these both buttons for the same time, just for short, and you will have a screenshot. One more time, the power button and the volume down button, just for short together, and you will have a screenshot. And if you tap now here on the preview, you're also able to crop maybe a part of it, maybe a picture from a website or something like this. Now let's crop here part, so the Google bar maybe. Go and save, and this edited part will be now also part of our gallery. And also pretty nice way to take a screenshot is if you use 3 fingers, swipe them down across the screen, and you will have a screenshot as well. A very cool tool, as you can see. Swipe 3 fingers down the screen and you will have a screenshot as well. And you can record also your screen. You have a screen recorder built in one here in that phone. So for that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time. And on the second page, we will have now here the point screen recorder. And now you can record your actions here on the screen and so on. Very nice if you want to show tutorials and so on. We have this invisible tool, by the way, which one shows us how much time we have used and so on. And if you're finished with, just tap on the tool and tap here on the stop symbol that the screencast has stopped, and we have a preview here as well. And This feature doesn't work with all the apps. Same with screenshots. It depends. Sometimes maybe some banking apps doesn't like it so much if we screen record it or capture it and so on. You have to try a bit, but most of the apps supports that feature. Pretty cool. Okay, if you want to remove the screen recorder tool, just go here on the X, but you can have always it back from the shortcuts. And yeah, where are our screencasts and screenshots and so on? Of course, here at the gallery, and you cannot see them, by the way, here at the photos. You have to go to the category albums, and pretty cool here is you have an own folder just for your screenshots and an own folder just for your screen recordings. Okay, let's have now a look a bit more on the cameras, because you have some at this phone, as you know. And if you're here on the main cam, which one is the most powerful, by the way, you have also the opportunity, maybe if you want to take a picture of the group, not everybody is part of the picture, you can use the ultra-wide cam here. If you tap here on that point, then you have much more range. So main cam, as you can see, nice, but not everybody is on there. So my hand is not completely on that picture. But if you go now here on the outside, on the point of the outside, you have enabled the ultra wide cam, and now everyone is on the picture. But the better quality have always the main cam, by the way. And same thing also with the macro cam, because if you're very close to someone, like now here on our little friend, the camera cannot really focus. But there's a way to enable the macro mode. So just go on the 3 bars, then go on super macro, and now the macro mode is enabled, and you can see the pictures are more clear. But I have to tell you, the macro camera is not that good. So I would always recommend to you, if you shoot basic pictures, always use the main cam. Okay, let's come to the next mode, because you can also clone apps. You can have 2 WhatsApp accounts maybe. It's a dual SIM phone. Why not having one WhatsApp account for each number? And you can have 2 Facebook accounts and so on. You can have 2 Amazon accounts here on that phone. 2 eBay accounts. Okay, let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here, then go here to the symbol for the settings. Then scroll down to the point apps. So here we have the point dual apps. Okay, now you will have here a list which apps are supported with that feature. Maybe let's clone here WhatsApp. Go on WhatsApp, go on dual apps so that it's marked blue, and then the system will install a second WhatsApp account. Maybe let's do the same with Instagram. So 2 Instagram accounts. By the way, this feature doesn't support, it's not supported by all the phones on the market. So Instagram is an app which one you cannot really clone with Samsung and so on. So Xiaomi did very well, or Poco. Okay, maybe let's take also here Amazon as well. Okay, that should be enough. Or have a look here. Okay. My main WhatsApp account, the green one here, and the second WhatsApp account here, which the orange marked corner. This is the second one always. Same with Instagram, first one, second one here. You can always recognize the second one with the orange corner. And my main Amazon account, and here's the second one with the orange corner. So very nice. Yeah, let's come to the next point. It's for our eyes, because if you're using a smartphone too often, your eyes feel stressed. And there's a blue light filter included, which one reduces that stress, or can reduce that stress. And it's also very important if you're using a smartphone at night. You have problems with the sleep later, and you should enable this feature I will show you right now. So for that, let's go to the settings. So scroll down now, go to the symbol for the settings, then go to the point display. And here we will need the reading mode. So if you enable now the reading mode, you have 2 choices. The first one is the classic one, I would recommend to you, by the way, and the second one is the paper one, especially if you read a lot, that would help you. And if you enable the classic one, so if you go here on the arrow, you can also change the temperature. Now, as you have seen already, if I have enabled the reading mode, the color temperature, also the color of the screen have changed a bit, because as more warm it is, as less blue light you will have, and as more intensity it has, as better, so as more warm the colors are, as better it is for your eyes. So let's go back one step here. And if you say, okay, on the day, I don't like it so much, but I want to have a better sleep, maybe I wanted to have it at latest at night, then you can schedule it here as well. If you go on scheduled, then you can choose a time. The good night read I would recommend to you then, because that would be the reading mode will be enabled if the sun set, and if the sun rises, it will turn off. And yeah, if you want, you can customize this period as well. But I would take this here, the good night's read. And if I go now back one step here, so that you're back in the display settings, I have here also a tool which one supports you in the evening or at night, because the dark mode. Because as you can see, if you are using your smartphone at night, the bright light is disturbing at the settings maybe. If you enable the dark mode, this is dark, and that is also great for your eyes then. And this mode I would recommend to you that you schedule it. Then you have it just on the night, and then you can turn on your certain time to on this feature and an off time as well. And yeah, the dark mode is also pretty cool, by the way, if you want to save energy, because the AMOLED screen can turn off some pixels, and as more pixels are turned off, like here at the dark mode, as more energy you save. Thank you so much that you have watched this video until the end, and I want to show you something more, an 11 point here. You have a QR code reader included, so just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then you will have here a scanner. And if you tap here on the scanner, you have a QR code reader and the barcode reader, by the way. And if you go on the QR code, it will guide you directly in the website. On my case, I have here text on the QR code. Thanks for watching Phones and More. Thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment here for that video, or give me a thumbs up if it was helpful for you. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can also have a look on one of my other videos. Thank you so much, as I said, for your support. And you can also subscribe me if you don't want to miss a video again. Yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.